Have you ever opened your eyes in the middle of the night and noticed the clock glowing 3 a.m.? At first, you try to ignore it. You turn to one side, then the other. You close your eyes and hope sleep will return. But minutes pass, sometimes an hour, and you're still awake. You tell yourself, it's probably nothing. But what if your body is trying to send you a message? Millions of people wake up between 2 o'clock and 4 a.m. every night. Many believe it's simply a normal part of getting older. Others blame stress, drinking too much water before bed, or bad luck. The truth is more interesting. Waking up at 3 a.m. doesn't always mean something is seriously wrong. In many cases, it can happen for completely harmless reasons. However, if it happens frequently, it may be your body's way of telling you that something in your sleep, lifestyle, or health deserves attention. Tonight, we're going to explore the real science behind waking up at 3 a.m., the common causes, and the simple habits that may help you sleep better. And trust me, 'cause number 5 surprises almost everyone. Why 3 a.m.? Let's start with an important fact. Your body isn't asleep in the same way all night. While you're resting, your brain moves through several sleep cycles. These include light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep, the stage where most dreaming occurs. Each cycle lasts about 90 minutes, and your body repeats these cycles several times during the night. Around 3 a.m., many people naturally move into lighter stages of sleep. During these lighter stages, even a small disturbance, a sound outside, a change in room temperature, discomfort, or stress, can wake you up. This means waking up once in a while at 3 a.m. is often completely normal. The concern begins when it happens night after night and you struggle to fall back asleep. Your body clock may be out of balance. Inside your brain is a tiny structure often called your internal body clock. This clock controls when you feel sleepy and when you feel alert. It responds mainly to light and darkness. If your sleep schedule changes frequently, if you stay awake late on weekends, if you spend hours looking at bright phone screens before bed, your body clock can become confused. Instead of sleeping deeply through the night, you may wake up at the same time every night, even when you don't want to. Many people don't realize that inconsistent sleep schedules can have a much bigger impact than they think. Going to bed at midnight one day, 10 p.m. the next, 2 a.m. on weekends. This constantly shifts your body's natural rhythm. Eventually, your brain no longer knows exactly when it should stay asleep. Stress can keep your brain awake. Now let's talk about one of the biggest reasons people wake up at 3 a.m. Stress. Even if you think you've left your worries behind before going to sleep, your brain may still be working. Financial concerns, family problems, health worries, work pressure. These thoughts don't always disappear when your eyes close. Sometimes they become even louder during the quiet hours of the night. Stress activates your body's fight or flight response. This response releases hormones that increase alertness. Instead of staying asleep, your brain suddenly becomes active. You wake up. Your heart may beat faster. Your mind starts racing. And before you know it, you're fully awake at 3 a.m. The problem with looking at the clock here is something almost everyone does. You wake up. You immediately check the clock. 3:02, then you begin calculating. I only have 4 more hours before I need to wake up. I'll be exhausted tomorrow. What if I never fall asleep again? These thoughts increase anxiety. Ironically, the more you worry about sleep, the harder sleep becomes. Sleep experts often recommend avoiding constant clock-watching because it can make nighttime awakenings feel much more stressful. Instead, take a slow breath. Remind yourself that waking briefly during the night can be normal. Keeping calm often helps the body relax again. Caffeine may still be in your body. Many people think coffee only affects them for an hour or two. Actually, caffeine can stay in the body much longer. For some people, its effects may last 6 hours or more, depending on age, metabolism, medications, and overall health. That afternoon coffee, the evening tea, the energy drink after dinner, may still be affecting your sleep long after bedtime. Older adults may clear caffeine more slowly than younger adults. That means even one late cup of coffee could contribute to waking during the night for some individuals. Alcohol isn't always a sleep helper. Some people believe alcohol helps them sleep. It may help some people fall asleep faster. But that's only part of the story. As alcohol is processed by the body during the night, it can disrupt normal sleep patterns. Many people experience lighter sleep, more awakenings, and poorer sleep quality after drinking alcohol. That's one reason someone might wake up around 3 a.m. feeling unusually alert. Your bedroom may be the problem sometimes. The problem isn't inside your body. It's inside your bedroom. A room that's too hot, too cold, too noisy, or too bright can interrupt sleep without you realizing it. Even small lights from televisions, alarm clocks, or electronic devices may disturb sleep for some people. A comfortable mattress, supportive pillow, cool room temperature, and a dark sleeping environment may help improve sleep quality. Does aging change sleep? As people grow older, sleep naturally changes. Older adults often spend less time in deep sleep. They may wake more easily during the night. Their sleep may become lighter and shorter. This doesn't necessarily mean something is wrong. However, frequent nighttime awakenings that leave you feeling tired every day shouldn't simply be ignored. They deserve discussion with a healthcare professional. Don't ignore repeated sleep problems if you wake at 3 a.m. once every few weeks. There's probably no reason to panic. But if it happens several nights every week, for months, especially with daytime fatigue, loud snoring, breathing pauses during sleep, chest discomfort, or other concerning symptoms, it's important to seek medical advice. Persistent sleep problems can sometimes be linked to treatable conditions such as sleep disorders, medication side effects, anxiety, depression, or other medical issues. Ending of Part 1. Suspense. So far, we've uncovered several possible reasons why your eyes keep opening at exactly 3 a.m. From stress and caffeine to changes in sleep patterns and aging. But we haven't yet discussed the causes that many people never consider. Now that we've explored some of the most common reasons for waking up at 3 a.m., it's time to look at the causes that many people never think about. These hidden factors may quietly interrupt your sleep night after night, leaving you tired, frustrated, and wondering why you can't get a full night's rest. Blood sugar changes during the night. For some people, changes in blood sugar levels during the night may contribute to waking up. This can happen for different reasons depending on a person's health, medications, and eating habits. Some individuals with diabetes or other medical conditions may notice nighttime awakenings related to blood sugar changes, but it's important not to assume this is the cause without medical evaluation. If you frequently wake up feeling shaky, sweaty, unusually hungry, or unwell, especially if you have diabetes, talk to your healthcare provider about whether your blood sugar management should be reviewed. Could sleep apnea be waking you up? Another common but often overlooked cause is sleep apnea. This condition causes repeated pauses in breathing during sleep. When breathing briefly stops, the brain partially wakes the body so breathing can resume. Many people don't even remember these awakenings, but they may wake up feeling tired despite spending enough time in bed. Loud snoring, gasping for air, morning headaches, or excessive daytime sleepiness are common warning signs. Sleep apnea is treatable, so if these symptoms sound familiar, speak with your doctor. The nighttime bathroom trip. As people age, waking up once during the night to use the bathroom becomes more common. Drinking large amounts of fluids close to bedtime, certain medications such as diuretics, or some medical conditions can increase nighttime urination. While one occasional trip isn't unusual, waking multiple times every night may be worth discussing with a healthcare professional, especially if it affects your sleep quality. Pain can quietly interrupt sleep. Sometimes the body wakes you because it is uncomfortable. Arthritis, back pain, neck pain, muscle cramps, or other chronic pain conditions may become more noticeable during the quiet hours of the night. Even mild discomfort can pull you out of deep sleep. If pain regularly interrupts your rest, your healthcare provider may recommend treatments or lifestyle changes to improve both pain control and sleep quality. Your evening routine matters more than you think. Many people focus only on what happens after they wake up at 3 a.m. But the real answer often begins several hours earlier. Using your phone, tablet, or television late at night exposes your eyes to bright light that can delay your body's natural release of melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate sleep. Eating a heavy meal immediately before bed may also make it harder for some people to sleep comfortably. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine, such as reading a book, listening to calm music, or practicing gentle breathing exercises, may help signal to your brain that it's time to sleep. When should you see a doctor? Occasionally waking during the night is common and doesn't automatically mean something is wrong. However, you should speak with a healthcare professional if you wake up at 3 a.m. several nights every week for weeks or months. Feel exhausted during the day despite spending enough time in bed. You experience loud snoring, choking, or pauses in breathing during sleep. You wake with chest pain, severe shortness of breath, confusion, or other concerning symptoms. Sleep problems begin affecting your work, mood, memory, or daily activities. A healthcare provider can evaluate whether an underlying sleep disorder, medication side effect, mental health condition, or medical illness may be contributing to your symptoms. Simple habits that may help you sleep better. Although everyone's situation is different, these habits may improve sleep for many people. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Reduce caffeine later in the day if it affects your sleep. Limit alcohol close to bedtime. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Avoid checking the clock repeatedly if you wake during the night. Stay physically active during the day, if your health allows. Talk with your doctor before using sleep medications or supplements. Remember, good sleep is built on consistent daily habits rather than one quick solution. Final message: if you regularly wake up at 3 a.m., don't panic. In many cases, it can simply be part of normal sleep patterns. However, if it happens frequently, lasts for weeks, or is accompanied by other concerning symptoms, it's worth paying attention. Your body may be asking you to look more closely at your sleep habits, stress levels, medications, or overall health. The most important step is not to ignore persistent sleep problems. Better sleep often begins with small, consistent changes and, when needed, guidance from a qualified healthcare professional. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more evidence-based health tips to help you and your loved ones stay healthy, sleep better, and enjoy a longer, more active life. See you in the next video.